So today's report is titled The Mark of the Beast and the Internet. And today is December 4th, 2014. This is Bro Steph. And the article that I am using, or I was doing some research with, that I'm using to base my information on, is inside Facebook's plan to wire the world. And just to give you a little overview, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and CEO of Facebook, wants to literally connect the entire globe, every single person, 7.2 billion people, to the internet. Excuse me. And he's going to do it in kind of a really interesting way. He's, rather than using the metrics of worrying about the entire globe being connected, he's going to go to those that are not connected. And he has mathematically figured out, with some help from other companies that are super smart, what percentage of the globe is not connected. And as you might have suspected, that is those that are poor and live in very remote places. So Zuckerberg is developing a plan to get all of the people that are poor and live in remote places hooked into the internet. Now I want to read to you Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 through 18. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand and on their foreheads, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. So, Mark Zuckerberg is not doing this in a way. I mean, he doesn't know that what he is doing could potentially be paving the way for the technology highway that the Antichrist could use to keep track of every man, woman, and child on planet Earth. I mean, he's doing it for really good reasons. He wants to help the world be connected so he can help drive down disease, so he can help babies that are dying not die, and help deliver food and products and services to people that really need them. Imagine if the entire world was connected to the internet, and to a portion of the world that can't afford it, it's a free service, and companies get together and figure out how to get that service to people free. Just imagine the avenues of opportunity that opens up for both business and for countries and for populations of people that are in the dark right now. I mean, that's what Mark Zuckerberg's doing. He's seeing it as a, philanthropical type idea, and his intentions are good. And, being Jewish, he's, raised that way. I mean, most Jews are raised to take the wealth that God has blessed them with and use that to do good for humanity and for your fellow citizens. And so, Mark has, just to give him some kudos, he has spent hundreds and millions of dollars in the less fortunate areas in Northern California, in the school systems He just gave over $100 million to a school in Northern California to help them. And he does stuff like that all the time. So he's trying to help take care of those that are in America. And now he wants to, over the next 10 years, get the entire world connected to the internet. So my point is, he's trying to do a good thing. But could he unwillingly be creating a digital highway that the Antichrist is going to be able to use to watch people, to record their movements on the internet, to wire in every movement that people make, whether they're in their car, whether they're walking down a city street. I mean, if he gets every man, woman, and child connected to the internet, he succeeds, and I believe he probably will. The future ramifications to this could be that he is currently, from a biblical prophecy standpoint, currently could be building the wireless highway that the Antichrist is going to use for evil during the final 7 years of human history as we have known it. The last week of Daniel, the 70th week of Daniel, that we talk about a lot about. So it's just very interesting. I read the whole article. I'm going to copy the link to the article to this audio, so you'll be able to read it. It took me about a half hour, 40 minutes to read the whole article. It's quite long, but it's very, very interesting on how Facebook, how they're thinking, and how they've gotten other companies to align with them in this process. Just interesting on what's happening around us during these end times that we're beginning to really see come upon the world. I mean, we're really, really entering into the end time period now. And it's just interesting to watch what's being developed and how things are taking shape all around us, whether it's in the Middle East, whether it's with ISIS, the war on ISIS, Ebola, the love of many waxing cold, people, the times that we live in are getting violent and evil, like the Ferguson issue. I mean, it just goes on and on. It's happening all over the world. I mean, people in Jerusalem being killed. It's just amazing to see that the love of many is waxing cold because of all the violence and evil that is beginning to take place around us. How is this new digital highway that Zuckerberg wants to set up, how's that going to work into the end time scenario? Only God knows. But we can speculate that if he gets, like he said, if he gets every man, woman, and child connected, and we have 4 to 7 billion people connected to the internet, then I would say that's going to be probably the tool the Antichrist uses to keep his eye on everybody and to deliver worldwide messaging, communications, and tracking. Be a cinch, on the wireless digital highway. Just a cinch to get all that done. So this is Bro Stuff. Thought I would share this with you. BroStuff.org is my intelligence website, and you can also see us on Facebook. Join our group at facebook.com/groups/BroStuff. Keep looking up. Jesus is coming back soon, and remember to keep living out your faith and share Jesus Christ and how to be born again with someone today. God bless you. Talk to you again real soon.